This
Next class on
conference will
if I
now be
don't,
recorded.
please remind me once class. I forget to record. Just anyone can just remind me. Okay. In case I forget. Now, what what I was saying. Okay. Yes. So before we go into what Tally is or what a software is, so first thing I want you all is a hands-on. Like whatever I am doing on the screen, you will be doing that on your screen. Everyone agree with this? So I want you to put yes, no, yes, no answer in the, just put a thumbs up and thumbs down. So that, yes, Aishwarya, okay, instead of thumbs up, you put a hands up here. Amrita, okay. Why is that? We will be working here, you will be working there. Why I asked you to put a hands up is in case people who do not, let's see, I will, you need to talk to me on how, but most, I think most of people have this, so it is not a problem. Okay. Now, so whatever I am working here, you how to download, what download, we'll come to that later, maybe in the next class or day after. One by one, I will show you how to download a software and work. So before that, we, as you all are accounts based or accounts based students this year at least, not even, I heard one is from arts background. So even if that is, you are an account student. So for that, we will have a
Hello, ma'am.
refreshment of, yeah, tell me.
Actually, I am not accounts based. Like, I'm from BSc EcoStat.
Hmm.
So, I had actually have chosen my OE as accounting. So, that's the reason I found it interesting and I've chosen this course.
Okay, never mind. See, that is the reason, no, I just told you we're going to have a fresh up of a basic of accounts before we go what tally is. So in that you might find a little more doubts. You can clear that in the class or even after the class. Okay, like which all you find is difficult, that you're not understanding. So you can get back to. Okay, Amrita. Okay,
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
yeah, same applies to all other students. People who do not understand the basic, you can ask me in the class or get back to me. I want you to be clear with what we are working. And please don't be absent to the classes. That is because it will be a continuation of the first class to the second class. So you do not attend the first class, you don't understand the second class. That doesn't mean you don't attend both the classes, okay? So I want you to be regular to the classes. And the attendance here, both I'll be taking according to the time wise, the topic I have taken. If I find time, I will take attendance in the class, or I get attendance here, so I can see the number of hours you have um, attended the class, you get attendance. And it is not that you, I just see your name and I give you attendance. It is not like that. Only you have attended the complete class, you get an attendance. 5-10 minutes here and there is understood, but not like half an hour, or you just attend half an hour class and you leave and again you come after. So that is not encouraged in the class. Okay. So we will have live sessions, like I will make you the presenter, you are going to show me what you're working. So that is how our class goes on. And whatever I tell, a particular person names, I take, you open, you show what you are working on. So that's how we will be working. And try avoiding doing it, answering the call from the phone. Sometimes you are late from college or you're on the way to home, you have done, that's okay. But then if not, I want you to do that on your laptop only, so that you can share your screen and show me. Maybe sometimes what happens, whatever I am showing on the screen, you might not have followed the same. So you might have not followed few steps and you don't get the answers there. So at that time, you can just share your screen and show me what you're doing. Maybe we can fix that up. Okay. Okay. Now, we'll just go into, before we go to basic of Tally, we'll just go into a simple question telling what is a computer. Class, come on, but, I want answers. One or two can talk. You can also type. And let that be to everyone. Don't keep it privately. Let that be to everyone. One or two. I will take the name. You can unmute and talk to me. Kushi. I'm audible, no? Kushi. Kushi left.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, tell me, what is a computer?
An electronic device.
Okay. Don't unmute. Kushi, stay online. Um, Sai Puja. Yeah, you can. David, no, you can. Um,
Yes, ma'am. It's an electronic device. It takes in commands what we give in and executes them. Some are enhanced with AI also.
okay. Mm, why did Sai Puja not answer? Pavitra, class, come on. One or two, you just have to tell me. I'm not going to.
It's an electronic device that takes an input from the user, processes it, and gives an exact, accurate output.
Okay. I need to take each one. Okay. Why is that? Oh, yes. So it's a electronic device. It takes the input, processes it, and gives you the output. Why is it called an electronic device? The reason is this: it needs some input to be given for the output to be produced. So it's not like you just switch on a light and a light switches on, right? They are the electric devices. You come through any electronic devices, every electronic device, some input is required. A key, a enter key, or anything, some input is required. Yes, I agree with David. It takes, yeah, that also includes AI. So everything, there is some process going on for the output to be required. So the two main components of computer is hardware and a software. So what is a hardware? I'm just being simple. Hardware is physical components of the computer, and software is what a computer software is the intelligence behind. That is like the hardware works what a software says. Okay, so it tells the hardware how to work, why to work, and what. Yes. So you are giving me the examples of hardware and software, David. I asked what is hardware and software. Okay. We will not be going into hardware, MS, because Tally is a software. So in software, we will have two components, two types, that is system software and application software. So system software is a inbuilt software which must be there in the computer to that's something like that is your operating system. So it is something which is required to work. and then application software. Now I am giving you an example of your phone. So you have a phone, you have bought a new phone. So that does that phone had all the apps what you're having now currently in your phone? So nobody agrees with me, right? So it is not that, because whatever we want, you have installed that in your computer, in your phones. So in the same way, application softwares are applied to the computers when and where it is required. Okay. In application softwares, we will have two types, that is ready-made and custom-made. So you have bought a software, you buy a software, you just download it and you install it, download it, install it, and you use. That is your ready-made software. It's something like your ready-made tops, what you just go buy, wear. But when you go to a boutique, you tell them that this is what you're designed to be. So that is what a custom-made software. It is a software which is customized according to the company's requirement. Yes, a custom-made software is done using a ready-made software. So what I want you to do is I want you to keep few pages notes for this course. I'll be sharing you the notes. I will be giving you the notes. First few classes, I want you to take down few steps which I say, okay? And then after a few classes, I will send you the notes. Then too, I want you to write. There'll be some points which are not there in the notes, which I will be telling you. So those things, for that, I want you to keep a small few pages books for this subject. Okay, you can just make a note. Just I want you to put like a flow chart. Okay, a hierarchy. Okay, Monica, say yes, ma'am. You're talking. I cannot hear you. Anybody else? You got what I'm telling? Vidishri?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Now please take down computer, under that two, software, hardware.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Computer will be the heading, under that two, hardware, software. Under hardware, write four, sorry, three, uh, input, process, output. You're getting, no, you don't want me to write in show, no, it is simple, no. What, you want me to do in show? Write in show? No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Under hardware, write input, process, output. Under software, right? System software, application software.
Ma'am, could you please repeat that?
Which one, dear? The last one.
Under software. Oh, yes.
Under software, first will be system software, then application.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Then under system software, you have ready-made, custom-made.
Ma'am, under system software.
Ready made. Ready. READY. Ready made. MAD. Okay. Um, Under ready made, write down tally.
What comes under ready-made, ma'am?
Tally. Okay. Done. Now, um, okay. Now, tell me what is accounts? Hmm. Apart from like three or four students, everyone is commerce background only, no? You can answer me, no? What is accounts?
Ma'am, financial records. It holds financial records.
Okay.
Like your income, your what you get in, how you spend it, where does it go, your tax and all.
It is to record and store financial details and transactions.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Who else? Yeah.
A detailed record for a business or for a person to record all their money transactions, like what comes in and what goes out.
Hmm.
In the context of business and finance, it refers to the systematic records of finance and financial transactions of an entity.
Yeah. Yeah. So overall, the everyone's answer are the same, right? So basically, it is to your purchase, sales, and rest of your finance and accounts. Correct. So accounts is nothing but you recording your transaction in a systematic way. So what is a transaction? Now you go to a shop, okay, you purchase something. So you give that person 1,000 rupees for your purchase. Every shop you see, you give 1,000 rupees and come. Yes? No.
No, ma'am.
Right? Only where you have done a purchase is where you give the amount. So a transaction is nothing but where you have a transfer of money or money's worth. So it is whether it is a purchase or a sales, it's a transaction. So because for you it is purchase, for that person it is sales, correct? So um, class, you can hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is what accounts are. So now tell me three types of accounts. Don't tell me savings, recurring.
Personal account, nominal account, real account, ma'am.
Good, good. Hmm. So everyone agree with that? So it's personal account, real account, and nominal account.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is a personal account?
It's the account of people.
Sorry. I didn't get you. Ishita, you were not clear. I couldn't catch what you told.
Yeah, personal account is account of like people.
Okay.
I can.
Yes. So personal account is something which relates to people. So in personal account, we have like it doesn't directly relate to people only. It might also be a firm or a company. So in personal account, we have natural personal account where which relates to a person, and we have artificial personal account which relates to a firm, and representative personal account which relates to your prepaid items or your outstandings. Okay, and maybe I'll just share my screen. Give me a second. Yes, everyone can see my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
One more. This font is visible, or you want me to do it in screen show slideshow only? This is visible.
This is visible, ma'am.
It's
It's
visible.
fine.
So you can just take a note. Accounts recording the transaction in a systematic way, and then under that write down personal account, real account, nominal account. Okay. As I just told, personal account, those which are related to a person. What I want you to do is, class, I want you to take the last 3 points, that is the example. Just take down the heading. Uh, People, as I told you, I will be giving you these notes. So you don't worry about the theoretical part. You want, you can take a photo and keep for now, or just take down what I am telling you to take it down. That is these last 3 points. Natural personal account with an example. So these are the few points which I am discussing here about accounts is only those points which are required for our future days, that is with our time. Okay, it's not like I'm teaching you the whole accounts and then coming to time. So maybe today and tomorrow's class we will have a just these basic accounts, and then we'll start with the practical part. So maybe 1 or 2 days it might be a little boring for you. Once you're done writing, I want you to put a hands up so that I don't keep waiting for you to finish. Maybe I find 5 or 10 hands up, and then I will. Class, please don't raise your hands here, okay? You can just give a thumbs up in the chat. So if you have any questions at that time, please raise your hands here. If I am if I'm explaining, if I am not explaining, then you can ask me directly by unmuting your mics. Or else, if I'm explaining, uh, you raise your hands there so that I can just give me a thumbs up. Okay, done. So from lot of them. Okay, next is your real account. What is a real account? I see few people
Cash,
only answering me again and again. So I want few more other
cash
people
account,
who are there in the class. Sorry?
Uh-huh.
cash account, bank account, like examples of real account.
No, I meant what is a real account? What consists of a real account?
It
It
includes
is
gains and
related to,
expenditures.
Okay. Yes, Ananya?
it is related to assets or properties.
Okay. One more. I think Nitya was about to talk. She had
It is
unmuted her
related
mic.
to assets, liabilities, and equity.
Okay. You are Gayatri, no?
Yes, ma'am.
It
Yes, ma'am.
deals with material assets of a business, such as its property.
Sorry, sorry. Can you please repeat?
It deals with the material assets of a business.
Mm. Yes.
So, for
So all of you are
examples,
right. Okay. So all of you are right. Yes. Real account relates to assets and liabilities. So all your gains, all your losses. So everything comes under real account. So whatever account you create, whatever your losses are, gains are, your assets. So all that are here in real account. Real account consists of assets and liabilities. So what are your assets? Assets are something which is your property, okay, and liability is something which is others property, you're you owning it or using it. See, I'll give you an example. So assets are something like your computers, your land, your that is your land and building, or your vehicles, or so and so, which is there with you for a longer time, okay, and which is yours. Basically, the one which you own is your assets. So your liabilities is your loans in advance is what you've taken. So for example, I have taken um, 10 lakhs from Gayatri. Okay. So yeah, I forgot to tell you, when we are doing this class, we we assume ourselves as a company. Okay. So basically, when we are working, we assume ourselves as a company. So if it is for the company, what do I do for my company? So it's basically you are assuming yourself as a company, and that's how even I'll be explaining you as a company. So I have company, you all have companies. That's how we're going to do these classes. So as I told, I have borrowed 10 lakhs from Gayatri for uh, I am for maybe, yeah, for my, I bought a machinery. Okay, I required machineries, so I have bought machineries to my company. Now, maybe for a year or a two, I have taken the loan. Now, after 2 years, I go to her and give my machineries. Will she take? Hmm. Class, answer me. I repeat, after 2 years, I am going to give her my machineries of 10 lakhs, worth 10 lakhs loan, what I have taken from her. Will she take the machineries?
No.
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 No, ma'am.
Why? Correct. What am I supposed to give her? I am supposed to give her the amount. With interest, without interest, that is different. But I am supposed to give her the money. Correct? I am supposed to give her the amount what I have taken from her. So this machinery is my asset. I am paying her the loan, but it is in a different mode. So assets are your own properties and liabilities are other properties you are owning. Okay. So I will sell the machineries and give her the amount. It is not her headache. However, I am giving her, she wants only the money. She doesn't bother from where I'm giving her or how I'm giving her the money. Okay. That is what assets and liabilities are. In asset, you have two types of asset, that is a fixed asset and a natural one. Second. Let me see what yeah, what you can do is you can take down the heading. Okay, I'll just finish this. Fixed assets and current assets. So fixed assets are the one which is there with you for a long term, and current assets are those which are there, which are fluctuating. We also call them as fluctuating assets. So, for example, you have, as I took 10 lakhs loan from Gayatri, it is there in my bank account. She has given me a check and it has come in my bank account. Now, that 10 lakhs, tomorrow I am going to buy a machinery out of it, right? So, I will go and buy machineries. That 10 lakhs for now is my asset because it is in my bank. But after a week, I'm going to buy machinery or I'm going to give salaries or whatever I am going to do out of that money. So it is going to change. Or if, 10 lakhs becomes 11 lakhs or 10 lakhs becomes 5 lakhs. So they fluctuate. So that is what are current assets. And fixed assets are those which are there with you for a longer time. Now, don't come into like appreciation and depreciation. We'll come to that later. It's just simple example, simple understanding on basics. Everybody understood? Now, one second, just take down the heading as real account and okay, take down the first point, only first point, only the first point. Please put a thumbs up. Once you're done, I'll change.
Ma'am, only first point, no, ma'am?
Okay. Now, after that, below that, write down two types of assets: fixed assets, current assets. Yeah, what you can do is you can just give the examples. You can just write the example. You want in bracket, you can write down fluctuating asset, and then you can write down only the example. Just write down sundry cash in hand and cash at bank. After that, write down fixed assets. Here also write down the example. Done? One or two thumbs up. We can go to the next one. Okay, good. Now, next is the nominal account. So before we go to nominal account, I just have a question. Now, as everyone told, like, yes, job, interested in job, everything. Okay, understood. Now tell me, you all have got a good, um, you got a good job, okay, good salary. So you have your first salary in hand. Okay, what is that you're gonna do with it? Why should we tell you, ma'am, what we will do, ma'am? Okay,
Can you please repeat the question?
I told you have got a good job. You've received your first salary. Next what?
Pay the bills.
Wow, really? Be truth.
Go shopping.
Ah, next.
Invest in stocks.
Savings.
Okay. Oh, your first salary. Good, good. Ah,
Investing in mutual funds and stocks.
okay. Good, yeah, good class. Good, good. I've enjoyed my first 2 years of salary. You let you start working, then let's see what you do. No, no, you do as you want. Now I'm telling you. Now you have a gang of friends, and your friends need your treat. Yes. Now you take them for a treat. You treat them whatever they want, like everything. Okay. Then you get a bill. So you pay your salary there. Mm. So nobody's gonna get your friends a treat. Okay, a family a treat. A dinner with your family. Okay, if you don't want to treat your friends, you're gonna you're gonna pay your salary there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. I repeat. Are you gonna pay your salary there?
Yes.
Yes. I repeat. Are you gonna pay your salary there?
Yes.
Don't you find something fishy? I'm asking the same question again. Are you paying your salary there or you're
There and there.
spending your salary? Sorry?
Spending our salary.
Hmm?
You're spending your salary, you're not paying
Spending,
it.
spending our
Yeah,
salary.
you're spending. Okay, you're spending your salary there. Are you spending your salary there?
Yes.
Someone told, yes. Okay, someone told you are going to invest, you are going to take stocks, you're going to pay rent, pay bills. You are going to spend your salary there. Everyone says yes. So what do you do then? You write salary and you give to the person who gives you the bill. So stock, okay, you're purchasing 10,000 stock, salary. Huh? You're typing salary in a piece of paper.
You're spending
You
the
say,
money.
correct. You're not spending your salary, you're spending your money. So amount, money, cash. It can be card, it can be what your phone pay, Google Pay, anything. It is cash what you're spending. But will you be telling that I got my cash today? I got cash today, I got amount today? No, right? So nominal account does fetch value like rent, salary. So they fetch value, but they are not seen. So what you are receiving salary in a form of cash. You are receiving rent in you're paying rent in the form of cash, right? So that is what a nominal account is. What, ma'am? You wasted so much of our time. Why, ma'am? Um, you did not write liabilities, I believe. What you write down is you've written asset, two types of asset. Write down one. Write down a first sentence of the liability. Liability refers to amount due from a business to other. Just give the first. I think you're done. We'll go to the next slide. Here, uh, you can write down the examples. You can include it in it. You can also take first point. Once done, thumbs up. Okay. Now next. Hmm. Now is the rules of accounting. Golden rules of accounting. Each one can say only one. You don't have to say all three. Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi.
Hello, ma'am, can you repeat, ma'am?
Golden rules of accounting. Give me one golden rule.
One golden rules of accounting, ma'am. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out.
Okay.
Debit the receiver, credit the giver.
Hmm. Sana. Riya. Okay. Anyone knows you answer. I just keep taking these names. They don't answer.
Ma'am, can
Debit
you
all
hear me?
expenses and
Income
loss.
and gains are credited, expense and loss are debited.
Okay. So yes. So there is three golden rules of accounting which you must keep in mind, and we this is what we will be applying it in our classes. Okay, so please take down these, everyone. Once done, thumbs up. Class, until unless um, it's not some doubt, please don't privately message. What happens is I will not be able to see your private messages directly. I need to click on that and then see. So it's a little annoying while taking classes. So please, until unless it's not required, you can just message this. It is not opening directly the private messages. It's asking me. Please keep this in mind, these rules, okay? Explanation on these rules, I will do these in the coming classes when practically I am showing you how it applies, okay? Okay, now next will be yeah, what I show you. Now, as I told you, asset is your property and liability is others' property. That means whatever you have taken your loans and advances, whatever is not on you. Okay. Now, in case your it's your end of year, that is your dissolution of your company, you see all your assets, you have 35 lakhs of assets with you, okay? And what was the loan I took from Gayatri was 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs? 10 only, no? So I have taken 10 lakhs. Can I pay her loan? Can I pay her loan? Come on, class, yes or no? Gayatri, you only answer. Can I pay your loan?
Yes.
Correct. So I am a solvent. In case I see I have my assets of 5 lakhs, will I be able to pay her loan? No, I'm a insolvent. So I repeat, a solvent is one whose assets are more than his liabilities. and an insolvent is one whose liabilities are more than his asset. So, say similarly in science, you say one which dissolves in water and one does not. The same way. So, in the time of dissolution only, okay. Before that, you will not be considering whether you are there or whether you are not there. You are a solvent or you are not a solvent. Just take a note. Solvent. You don't take down this. You just take down assets more than liabilities. Solvent. Liabilities more than assets. Insolvent. Just take down in one sentence. Okay. Now next, a person who owes you money. So I'm repeating again. You is a company. So a person who owes you money is a debtor, and a person you owe money, a business owes money, is a creditor. I repeat, the person who owes you money is a debtor, and a person you owe money is a creditor. What does that mean? Anyone can explain me with an example? Who is a debtor? Monica, who is a debtor?
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in case if I am taking the loan, um, one second, ma'am. I'll just. Uh,
You can take your time.
so, um, so in case if I am taking the loan, I would be the debtor, ma'am. Like I will have to pay to the creditor. So creditor would be the opposite person, one who is giving the money to me. So it would be like this. Sorry, ma'am. Not
No,
quite
no,
clear
no.
about the answer.
It's okay. It's okay. I just want you to answer. I just want you to talk. Forget about answering. I just want you to tell that you are there.
Actually, there was quite glitch, ma'am. The internet connection is not proper from my side, so I couldn't answer in between.
No issues. Yes, anyone else who is a creditor?
When I take a loan from bank, the bank becomes the creditor because I owe money to the bank.
Okay.
Ma'am, for another example, supposing a friend has taken money from me,
Hmm.
so she is the debtor.
Okay. Okay.
Creditor,
Hmm. Yes, Ishita.
creditor is a liability because you have to give money to the person, but a
Hmm.
debitor is an asset because you get money.
Okay. Okay. Anyone's having an idea? Now I told you, like, think like a business. Think it is your business. You are a business. So, in that point of view, anyone can tell me an example. You are a business. Forget about bank. Forget about others. I'm
Ma'am,
telling
if a
you, you
business,
are a
supposing
business.
I'm a business and there's a customer who's taken something from me, so they
Hmm.
are my debtors because they owe me because they are yet to pay me.
Correct. So, all your customers are your debtors. Why? You are giving them. they sorry, you're giving them products, I understand, but they are giving you money, so they are your debtors. So then the other ways, who are your creditors?
Supposing I'm purchasing from some other company or some business, they are my credit. If I do not pay them, they are my creditors. I have to pay them later.
Debenture holders,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Okay,
suppliers.
correct. Who was that? No, not Monica. There's some. There's only one
No,
voice
ma'am, the
called
debenture
suppliers.
holders, ma'am.
No, no. Somebody said
Hirali.
suppliers. Hirali. Yeah.
Hirali.
Yeah. Monica, you are also right. Vandana is also right. The word is your suppliers. So all your suppliers are your creditors. All your customers are your um, debtors, right? You know, suppliers are your creditors and customers are your debtors. Similarly, because supplier you give money, he supplies you goods, you give him money, and the other way you give goods, he gives you money. So that is what debtors and creditors are. Just take a note. Solvent, insolvent, you wrote. You just, as I told you, just take down the first sentence. Debtors, first sentence you write and write down all customers are debtors. Just write down all customers are debtors. Write down the first sentence and then write down this. Next you write down creditors. uh, just write down the first point, that is still the full stop. Creditors is the person who to whom business owes money, and write down all the suppliers are your creditors. Done. You have to hands up and finish one or two more points and then write. Then class one or two up. Okay. Next, debt. Amount of money borrowed by one party to another. It can be like you've given or you've taken. Debts. So bad debts are the one. For example, if you have given someone 5 lakh rupees and you know for sure you're not going to get that 5 lakh rupees, so that are your bad debts. Okay. So usually what we do when we have excess profit, we keep a few amount for bad debts so that we can overcome the loss when we have bad debts. Okay. And doubtful debts are the one which you may or you may not get the amount. So that is the doubtful debt. May or may not get the amount. You can just write down in your own words, class. You want me to give the notes? Okay, or you can write down in your own words. I repeat, bad debts are the one which are not recoverable. That is, you're not getting that amount back. That is your bad debts. Forget about it. Your doubtful debts are the one which you may or you may not get. Those are the doubtful debts. Bad debts, doubtful debts. Okay, thumbs up. Done. Okay. As